ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to No Man's Land with me, cwattye here in Farming Simulator 19. It's a brand new morning, brand new day. We've got our cotton is emerging from the field, planting it previously. I don't know what the sort of fertilizer state is like. We might try giving it a bit of fertilizing. Actually, we might actually try giving that a bit of a spray today. What I want to do first, though, I want to get me scout, my little scout. Which, by the way, should have a GPS receiver on the top of it. But because I'm using the guidance steering mod, even though I can't put guidance steering on the gator itself, it does lose the GPS icon, unfortunately. Right, let's have a look at this then. We're going to drive onto the field, and we're going to take a soil sample. Take another soil sample. Pretty much, I'm going to try and hopefully get this field mapped. Yes, I wonder if at some point a modder is going to bring out a variation of this machine, this sampler, that actually does a square shape or allows you to change the shape of the soil pattern. Because I must admit, I find trying to map a field with a circle to be very awkward. Very awkward, because you end up missing bits. I don't like that. I think a square or rectangular shaped soil tool would be a lot easier to map a field with. You wouldn't end up with silly gaps everywhere, and you wouldn't end up basically taking samples of areas you've already mapped, being, you know, very inefficient when it comes to actually mapping your field. This is what I do now. I'm going to drive into this area. I have to take a sample. I have to drive all the way over here. And sample. So slowly we get this field mapped, and then we'll have a better understanding of what this field's makeup is, and whether it's got a decent amount of soil. It does look like I'm actually going to be able to, like, what's this field in? I'm not having to go all the way to that edge by the looks of it. looks like we've got the field pretty much mapped. But then, like I say, we'll go and fertilise, spray the cotton field. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so it looks to me like I do not need that was actually pretty quick then, didn't take a lot. I'm quite pleased with that. There's just a little bit on this edge that I missed. Yeah. Right in front of me, look. Right, that's that done. So let's send the soils for analysis. Didn't really need to do that. We'll fold it, that's what we'll do. And we'll get our data for that field in short order. Do need to come over and obviously spray it with fertiliser, having mowed it recently. Right, so we'll wait for the soil samples to be analysed, and then we will do some fertiliser spraying. In the meantime, I need to be in my fast track because I need to spray my field. Right, let's go. Right now it's not spraying anything. I'm a bit surprised by that. I would have thought it would have been fertilising, but apparently all is good. So, looks like I don't need to fertilise. That's a win-win for me. Be able to focus on the grass instead then today. So yeah, it's definitely taking a little bit of getting used to this precision farming mod. trying to understand the reasoning behind everything. Because like, I'm looking at that map and I'm thinking, the field is orange. I should be putting fertiliser on it. It needs to be green. But it's not, so we will give up on that field. We obviously don't need to fertilise spray, so right, so this is apparently quite poor, but for lime it's okay. A lot of silty clay apparently. On a grass field. Now the field is turning nice and green. Now the field is turning nice and green. There we go. Hopefully just be able to drive straight down the middle in a minute. That'll finish off that strip on the field. Yeah, it's having to apply quite a lot to this field at this moment, which is nice. Raise the fertiliser state up a bit. As I say, I don't remember spraying it when I've cut it in the past. I think I literally only fertilised when I first seeded the field. I certainly don't think I've done any spraying of the field post mowing. This field's probably been without fertiliser for quite a while. And the grass has been eating it. I did come across a weird post that someone had put online the other day. Well, no, earlier today actually. They were saying that they were having problems. They didn't know how to solve the problem where they had a field like this, basically, where you've got way too much nitrogen. They're like, how do I reduce the nitrogen on a field? Well, the easy way and the most simple way to remove nitrogen on a field is, firstly, stop putting more fertiliser on it, stop spraying it, stop putting fertilisers in your seeders and planters, just stop putting fertiliser on the field. That's the first thing you need to do, okay? Don't go near it with any kind of fertiliser at all. And then the next thing, the next step you need to do to try and sort out this nitrogen situation is just keep planting crops that consume a lot of nitrogen. And eventually, after a bunch of harvests, you'll bring the level down. That's how you do it. That's the only way. And yes, you might have to put up with the fact that you're going to have poor yields for a little bit. But ultimately, it will correct itself. And it's nice to see that my straw is going down now on the horse pen following my removal of the straw harvest mod. Right, so that's done. So, back to our nitrogen. We've got absolutely perfect nitrogen for the grass field. And apparently we didn't need any for the cotton. If I quickly run over to this field, it's going to tell me pH value is good, nitrogen is perfect. Perfect. Over here we've got pH value okay, nitrogen level perfect. So what we may need to do, oh, pH value is bad in some places. We may need to lime spread that then. Yeah, I guess we can lime spread then. Won't take me many seconds to do that. Quite certain. Right, let's give it a whirl for kids. And I've run out of lime. Oh, that's the... Let's go fill up then. Good job I brought lime over here, wasn't it? I mean, we've had to put quite a bit on this field, to be fair. So yeah, that's going to be something to keep your eye on as well, because normally in the game, in the vanilla default farm sim, once you've lime spreaded a field, if you then plant grass on it, you never have to worry about lime spreading it ever again. Okay, you never have to worry about that. You know, lime is applied once and then it's forgotten. Okay. Whereas now with precision farming, it looks like you are going to have to lime a grass field every so often. folks. Let's go refill again. So it'll be interesting to see how many grass bales I get off that field the next time I mow it. I got 22 grass bales when I mowed it last time. So after this liming and spraying, it'll be interesting to see when we come to mow it next, whether we get more than 22 grass bales produced. That will tell us definitely how the precision farming affects grass production. There we go then. There's my lime. Lovely and applied. Now it's telling me in the bottom right hand corner of the screen that the pH value is perfect. The pH value is perfect. Let me just turn that off for a second. Now you can get a nice screenshot of that for the thumbnail. Right, next thing we're going to need to do, you know what, I'm going to park my lime spreader now in here, I think, with my autonomous precision tractor thing. Right, we're going to need some stuff because obviously we're going to be harvesting cotton soon, which means I'm going to need a cotton harvester, and we're going to need a bale press. So let's have a quick look. So cotton technology, we're going to go for this one. Yeah, we'll buy that. And then cotton technology, gonna want a baler. Save about £2 on that by buying one second hand. And the other thing, gonna need a tractor to go and fetch that. So John Deere, you will do, my friend. Down to the store we go and pick up our new purchases. I might also cut down some more trees. Some of them trees want taking out. Some of them big ones. We're also going to need to do some placeables, aren't we? Thinking about it, thinking about things. We're going to need... what are we going to need? We're going to need a spinnery. Is it under miscellaneous? Possibly. It is indeed. There we go, slap an old Spinnery on the map.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring,
Gravel?
making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh,
We do.
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Get out a bit more that way.
I thought I'd take a ride.
And
And soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated
Fine
by my
edge work.
side. The horse was lean and lame. Misfortune seemed
back
his
to
lot.
nice
Got
square.
into a drifted bank and then we got upside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Just paint round this factory a bit more. As it should do. Excellent.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle
We'll just extend this bit out the front.
all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
As well
Jingle bells, jingle
as that.
jingle
So we're going to have a spinnery where obviously we can sell wool and cotton bales and things of that nature. So that's all good. Obviously. Something I forgot to do as well the other day. I didn't repair the planter, did I? I said we would, as I went past the farm, I'd take it to the workshop to repair it. Because obviously it was purchased second hand. But as I drove past field 27, I just filled it up with liquid fertiliser and then went straight into seeding the cotton. So my planter's not actually been repaired yet. Here's my cotton bale press, folks. This is what we're going to be using to make our lovely cotton bales. And like I say, I'm hoping I've managed to edit and self-tweak this mod to make it so it makes the standard sized square cotton bales, which hopefully will come out of this machine a heck of a lot easier than the big funny odd sized ones that this machine makes normally. Also, hopefully by making, if I can make standard sized cotton bales, it means my trailer, my auto-load trailer, will be able to pick them up and transport them a heck of a lot easier. Otherwise I have to get that big thing that comes with this mod pack. This thing, and I find this thing to be really awkward to reverse and then put into the transport the loading position to pick up the bale, and then it's a bit of hit and miss whether it actually wants to pick up the bale or not. Yeah, if I can make standard size bales, I'll be happy. What are we missing? Don't appear to be able to repair that. Yeah, we can. Okay, tractor's out of range. But hey, it cost me 44 bucks to repair it. So again, buying the machine used, I've saved myself quite a bit of money there on that front. Big old bit of kit this as well, by the way. If you haven't seen this particular mod in action yet, it's quite a big bit of kit. And then obviously we've got cotton harvester, which is going to require me to put some fuel in it straight away. Worryingly, this machine's not the fastest thing in the world. And I don't mean from a harvesting point of view. Harvesting, it's actually okay. It's on par with pretty much every harvester. But its transport speed from farm to field or from store to farm is incredibly slow. Is incredibly slow. 25 kilometers an hour max speed. Takes you ages to cover any kind of ground. Great on maps where the reset point is at the farm, at your farm, for the map authors that do that, because then when you've bought the machine, you just reset it and it magically appears then at your farm, so you haven't got to drive it all the way across the map. So again, by buying the machine second hand, we've saved a bit of money. Not that money's really tight or anything, but you know, if we can get away with not having to spend money, like buying a load of fertiliser that we couldn't use in our planter because it actually takes liquid, well, that's not a bad thing. It's not actually a terrible thing, because our planter can do takes liquid, our sprayer takes liquid. It means we get away with just using liquid fertilisers. Then I only have to buy the one type in future. But now I've got to drive all the way back to the farm with my cotton harvester ready when we get to do our cotton bales. I ought to have a look at the wool situation as well and see if the sheep have got any wool. See how many pallets they've got stashed up. We might need to sell some wool soon. As I say, don't need to worry about the chickens because the eggs get sold automatically for me. But yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Gonna have 2 fields of cotton to harvest when they've actually grown. We've managed to get the fertilising done right. We've got the nitrogen, the lime pH levels right as well on the grass field. We've got the fertiliser put on the grass field, so we've got quite a bit done already today in this video, which probably is going to end in a minute or two because it's 35 minutes long now. It's probably going to take me that long to get back to the farm. So thank you everybody for tuning into today's video. Really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to drop that like on the video. Make sure you're subscribed as well to the channel to stay up to date with all future uploads and stuff and things. Feel free to leave me your comments in the comment section down below. You know, let me know how your games are going, how you're getting on with this new precision farming mod, and feel free to share the video everywhere you see fit. with whomever you see fit. And I'll see you all again very, very soon. For now, from me here on No Man's Land, it's goodbye, folks.